Hey everybody, how you all doing? Whittler Dave here. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. Nice weather out today. It's a little cool. I had to have a jacket on.
Cool. It's a little
I knew Brian was going to
stuffy.
do that.
A little stuffy.
But anywho, we're back on the man and the woman and the heart and stuff. I thought I'd do a little bit more of that, and then just different things. And then I did draw. I'm getting ready to. I've been wanting to do one. That's my brain on steroids. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks, 5 pieces of wood, 3/4. A gnome Frankenstein. I've been drawing this morning.
You must have looked in the mirror, huh?
I did. How'd you know? No, I told everybody you have to set this heart. Oh, I want to say something here. A lot of people have asked for patterns and stuff. I need your information, and the only way I can get that is if you go to my email at daveposton@gmail.com. You know, I don't care to help you out, but you've got to go that way so I can get your address and where you live at and stuff like that. We don't want to give out personal information on YouTube. I don't want you to. So if you see something or you want to send me a picture or whatever, I've been asked that again, and that's how you're going to find me. You can send me different things. My friend from Kentucky just sent me the most neatest carving I've ever seen. It's very whimsical, and I told him I loved it and everything. So that he knows to send on my email. But anywho, just setting this heart a little bit each time.
Hey, speaking of sending, I see you finally brought that snowman out here. That's the one from Stacy, right?
Yeah. Ain't that totally neat? Everybody knows I love snowmen. Actually, I like snowmen better than Santa Claus. And I carved a lot of them. And look at that, folks. She did a phenomenal job. And she sent me a camera. We're going to be checking that out. Pencils, because I'm always losing pencils. That's a lady that watches my channel. She knows I like coffee and everything. So yeah, I love that snowman. I wouldn't take nothing for that.
Speaking of Santa Clauses, I see you finally got this one done.
Yeah, that's the whimsical one. And like I said, I thrown on the deer. Put a deer there. And, it's done. It's ready for that church show that I'm going to this weekend. So we're going to go to that. It's only a 3-hour show. Just helping out the church and everything. They were looking for artists, and I was approached at another church show I went to and I said, sure, I'll do it. And it's only, 15 minutes from my house, Brian?
If
it's that.
It's just... If you're walking.
Yeah. Well, if I was walking, it'd take me an hour with this old leg. It would. But yeah, like I said, you got to set that heart. And then after I do it, I use a small gouge. And you can see how I chattered that. That's done with a gouge. I take the background just a little bit down. And there's, I carve these all the time. There's more I've been working on. And everything. But I am going to do that Santa Claus. I told you. Well, we either said blue or green. We'll know.
I say blue.
All right, we'll do blue. Blue?
Yeah, that's Dallas Cowboy colors.
But no, the other day I was thinking about, because I love doing Halloween. It's the month that you can paint yourself purple, and who cares? Halloween is my favorite month. And I thought I've done small Frankenstein carvings and stuff, but I need to do one in a gnome. So I started drawing that before Brian did this video, and talking to the neighbor. And so she put in an order for 20 mice. Her mom wants 20 little mice to sit around for Christmas. So I said, okay, I'll only get them knocked out. They ain't going to take me long. I can carve mice in my sleep. I've done 1 or 2 of them, haven't I, Brian?
Yeah, just a couple.
Just a couple. I got through that knot the other day. Ooh, talk about, dolling a blade.
Well, that was not fun.
It was not fun, no. It wasn't. And, just set in the old heart. Yes, and then you got the head part, and actually got to get all these knocked out. Just dropped the knife, so I knew I was going to be going against this grain here. You can hear it. So what you been doing today, Brian?
Chasing leaves and working on the ice machine and
A little bit of everything.
a little bit of everything.
Well, I had to do the unfortunate thing just a while ago. That's why we're doing the video a little bit later. I had to go pay bills. Man, wouldn't we be a lot happier if we didn't have to pay bills?
Life would be simpler for sure.
Oh, yeah. And these are just common bills. Lights, sewer, you're just your common bills that you're going to have all your life.
Yep.
Unless you live under a rock. So, that knocked all that out.
I wouldn't mind living in a cave, at least to be cooler.
There is people that have cave houses.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Live underground.
Yeah, well, I've been in those houses
Stay
before.
60 degrees year round. That'd be nice.
Now, if it stayed 60, I could learn to deal with it.
Yeah.
This back and forth, 20s and then 30s and then 40s, and it's like the yo-yo with my old body. My arthritis does not like that. So, I'd soon just have one even temperature, and then a person can get used to it. That would be fine. You just need to live in the North Pole.
Yeah. Get used to living in an igloo. That'd be all right. Don't have to worry about paying an electric bill then. Everything would stay nice and cold.
Yeah, that's true. You'd set your sandwich down and you wouldn't be able to eat it. It'd be frozen.
All your dinners would be frozen dinners.
Yep. I got a friend of mine that follows me on YouTube, and he lives in Alaska. I have some other people that follow me from the Rockies and stuff. It was spitting snow the other day. Like, nope. Of course, they live on a dirt road. They only have 2 roads to get up to their house. And in the wintertime, when the dirt road, when it gets so bad, they have the state closes it down. Because there's only one paved, or not really paved, it's kind of gravel. So the one road that's easier to get to the house is dirt. Basically, it's still like a dirt, got a little bit of a rock on it, but in the winter, and then I think they only have like in November, no large trucks can come up, because if you're building up there, you have to get all your supplies and everything up there before November, because you're not allowed to bring large trucks up. It's like, okay, so. But the other road is there. It takes longer to get down. I've seen the Rockies. It's
Yeah, I've been there several times.
It's they call this a mountain here in Gatlinburg. This ain't a mountain. This is a molehill. This is just a holler, a little spot in the road.
Compared to some places.
Yeah, you get out in other places where they got the big mountains. You pray to Jesus when you come down in at the bottom that you got brakes. But you can burn your brakes up here, because I've seen too many people do it. Ride that brake. Have you ever burnt brakes up, Brian?
Nope.
I haven't either. Even when I drove tractor and trailer. Nope. Of course, that was stick back then. Actually, you can ride the stick down. Alrighty. Haven't went to Newport to get my glasses fixed yet. That's coming next week. Gotta get that worked on.
I see you went to 84 Lumber, though.
Yep, I did get sugar pine yesterday. I thought I was going to have to sell one of my kidneys. Maybe, I mean, it really got down to it. But I did buy it. I got my sugar pine. So the big gnome right back there, Brian. I took an order for one of my large gnomes, one of the Tennessee gnomes, and everything. Explain to them about what we talked about that about the shipping and and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know you can pretty much ship anywhere. So if you guys want to order something, again, just go to his Gmail account. But then the difference is price-wise, is if you live, I think we might have talked about this before, if you live in the city or if you live rural, make sure you let us know, because there's obviously different prices and also different ways of shipping. If you're in the city, it's best to use the U.S. Post Office. If you're out in the country, UPS is a better deal. So,
but they do charge more.
They charge more, but I'm saying just let us know where you're actually, if you're in the city or in the country, and then that way we'll kind of have a better idea of what it's going to run. So every place is different, but
now that
orders are available. Just make sure you let him know what colors you're interested in. If it's a sports team, make sure you maybe send a picture of your team logo or your team colors. That way he can match it. I think the best one, of course, will be Dallas, so I can give him those colors already. So.
Well, that's going to be the Tennessee orange gnome right there.
Yeah, well, that's
local.
all right.
I don't have to deal with the shipping.
Yep.
That's the bled. I can drive to his house. He can meet me at Burger King. That's the blessed thing. But I was asked the other day about Purdue. Yes, I can do it. I just, I told the gentleman that you got to realize it's anything that's over 24 inches is not cheap to send.
Especially through the post office. They really charge anything over 2 feet.
But, all I need is your address. If you're interested in anything, I take it down to the wherever I'm going to ship it, and they can give me a general idea of cost of shipping. I don't like to rip people off. I don't. I want to know what they're actually going to pay. I don't like that surprise at all myself. I think that's really unfair. Getting there. And they're not the same. I mean, I'm not a machine. They're close, but I don't want them the same. If you look at this one, I was able to bend this over more. I actually lost my first pattern I found it, so I had to redraw it. So it's drawn just a tad bigger, but that's fine. It's all done by hand. I made these quite a bit. Yes.
Where did you hide the fan? It's getting kind of stuffy in here.
Fan? Oh, it's back over there.
Ah, that's why I didn't see it. You hid it already.
No, I actually swept that in yesterday.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I cleaned out all the leaves and stuff. It keeps getting blowed into me. That's the only thing I don't like about the fall. I mean, I have to deal with leaves in the house, and you stomp your feet off before you go in the house, and you turn around and there's 50 leaves standing there. Like, I just cleaned my feet. How did them get in here? So I always did want a house with a mud room. A concreted floor with a drain, martelite on the walls, and then a garden hose in there. And then you could step in there, and if you were dirty, you could wash yourself off, your feet, put a shower in there, and then you would enter your house. Have a place to wash the dog, laundromat there. I've always wanted them. I built them for people when I was in business. It's like, that's what I want. Always did want one like that. You could keep most of the filth in your mudroom. And if you had a drain, and martelite's that plastic stuff that goes on the wall, well, if you was washing the floor and it gets on the wall, who cares? It's not going to hurt the wall. And it just runs out the drain. You can run that water into a barrel And then you have water to water your plants outside in the summer. So you could utilize the same water. You're not wasting it.
Not quite sure what it has to do with it being so hot in here, but okay.
I was trying to get your mind off
Yeah, I
of
know.
it.
You're trying to change the subject. I know.
I was.
I didn't even mention pizza. That I expect you to change the subject on. But...
Oh, my Lord. I haven't even put the blue on that. No, look,
I know you haven't.
Now, there's the other gnome that I carved, and I've not dry brushed that gnome yet. I've got a lot of collars that goes on that, and I haven't done any dry brush. But that's one of my I just carved, and it's being painted. But I've got to add all the other collars and the dry brush and stuff like that to get the right texture. And I don't know. I've got several gnomes going to that show. I don't know if I'm going to finish that one for that show or not. I think I've got a lot. I can always do that. I take that to the Christmas show.
I'll be here before you know it too.
And unfortunately, it means it's going to be cold.
I hope so.
It's going to be cold and nasty. I want one of them Hawaii Christmases, nice and warm. That's what I'd like to have. You could run around in a pair of shorts and Now see, you have
You
tropical.
run around in a pair of shorts here. What are you talking about?
Well, to a certain point.
Year round.
No, I don't remember. You don't see me outside year round in shorts. Now,
I didn't say you.
Oh.
I said me.
Not me. I used to. And then the old Arthur bit me, and nope, I keep covered up. I've done got my blankets on, or to throw on the couch and everything, already washed and ready to go.
Oh.
When you come over, Brian, if you ever get cold, I'll give you one of my blankets.
Oh, yeah. I'll let you know.
If Brian come out with a giant coat on and a hat and gloves, I would call the ambulance instantly, because there is something seriously wrong. He fell down again. I don't know. That's why he's that way. He fell down when he was a child.
Yeah, it probably means I had a stroke if I think it's cold out.
I'm calling the ambulance, and I'm gonna we're going to contact your wife, because something is wrong.
See, I almost fell down there just from a heat stroke. Huh?
Now, I need to get a thermometer in here to see what the temperature is.
It's about 90 right now.
Oh, my Lord,
that's why your coffee stays hot all day, because it's so hot in here.
I got a thermos.
It's just because it's hot in here.
Like I said, if he had this job, that air conditioning up there would be running 7 days a week, nonstop.
Well, that's why you're supposed to have it.
No, I have that for the heat.
Mercy.
I have that for the heat. I do. I like it nice and warm in here.
Well, that's what you got right now.
Now, you knew when you come in the shop, you should have plugged the fan in.
I looked and I didn't see it, and I forgot to ask, where is it?
Well, you didn't look good enough. I mean, if it'd been a snake, it would have bit you.
Oh, you got it hidden back there.
No, it's right there by another carving box.
Normally it's sitting right there by the saw.
Well, I had to sweep leaves up. I didn't think about getting it out. I mean, it's right there.
He's a slave driver, folks. I feel like I'm working in a sweatshop here.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, this is getting there. Where? Hang on, folks. What do we got on that time there, Brian?
20 minutes.
All right. Here you go. I'll show you what I do with the center of this. Get the old gouges out. That'll work. Oh. Just another form of texture. I wish I had eyeballs like I used to.
Don't we all?
I actually, if you look at this one, I laid this down more, where this one here, I've carved it in deeper. They all got to be different, just a little bit. And then I'll round this whole edge over. It's too strong right now. Yeah. I'm going to have Mises in here in a little bit, Brian, running all over the shop.
There you go. Hope they don't have a heat stroke.
Oh my gosh. It's too cool to have any air on. My old knees is screaming enough. You can see it. Gives that little chatter look. Little gouge. Something simple. I'm filling up my shoes with shavings. Oh my Lord. See, you reminded me of that snowman a while ago, but you didn't remind me to put on your fan. So it's actually your fault.
It usually is.
You should have reminded me. And I would have turned it on. I would have filled it up with some fuel. Got it turned on.
Yeah.
And then there you had been. You wouldn't have been so cold. Yeah, that's what you need. You need a polar fan. That.
I need one around my neck all the time.
That's what I told you the other day. You need one of them things that has like a 1 month charge. And when you went in the house, you could just throw it back on there, and 1 month would go to 10 months. And it would never shut off. It would wear itself out because it never got to take a break. Is what it would do. There's that white again. I like that white.
Yeah, that one's the opposite side of the other one.
And that board over there, it's got a lot of white in it. I've got to finish ripping it, and then, like I said, I found some more beams down in the basement. I got my bandsaw back together, so I've got to set up and rip all that. I need to buy another 3/4 inch ripping blade. I broke that one, but I had it for 5 years, so that's not a bad record. But I used it only for ripping. Very simple. Well, I guess we better bleed off here and everything. Probably getting about that time, isn't it, Brian? All right. Well, anyhow, I wanted to do more on it. This one's basically done. I'm just going to round over this edge and everything. But just remember, if you see something, go to my email and everything. And can you get her?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Okay, you just go to the email and everything, and leave me messages, and I will contact. I just need your address and information. That's all I need. But anywho, I just want to say thank you all, and thanks for pushing the notification, and make sure you hit that like button, leave me a comment.
Subscribe.
And subscribe. Love, I read all comments. I don't never pass one. I read every comment that is out there, and I appreciate them and everything. So I thank you again. You all have a blessed day, and Willard Dave will just talk to you later. Thank you.